people, what you telling me? Back again for another Red Talk. TEKZINHO, what you telling me, family?
Smoky.
I hear it,
Smoky.
bro.
Very smoky today, man. Mary Jane.
What you telling me, fam?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm there. I'm happy. You know, we're on the up. We're on the rise at the moment. So just keeping the vibes, keeping the energy. I'm all good though. Yourself?
I'm good, bro. This is it, bro. Man's keeping the vibes, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Man's just enjoying. Um, I'm just enjoying the situation that we're in right now, bro. I'll be honest. We're in a very, very good situation at the moment, and you know what I'm saying? Like, we continue it on the weekend against Fulham. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is just what it is, bro. I'm looking forward to watching us play football for the first time in a long time, bro. Do you know what I mean? The feel good factor is well and truly back. Do you know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, bro. Like, I'm liking where we are right now.
Bro, look, listen. I think, firstly, even if we just analyze the game, I can imagine how many times you've probably spoken about it on your channel, obviously, post the game. However, bro, wow, what
Mm-hmm.
a football match. What a great advert, firstly, for the Premier League. I mean, Arsenal tried to bully us. Arsenal tried to bully us. That is the only way. They scored two of the most scummiest goals. First goal, Timber, Martinez having a Royal Rumble in the 6-yard box. Second goal, I didn't even know who scored it. Second goal, I didn't even know who scored it. Was it Moreno? He scored the
Even
second
that
goal?
deflected, bro. I feel like both of them were own goals.
However, after going 1-0 down, the Gunners just woke up the Red Devils, bro. And you
Yeah.
see Mbeumo in front of goal, yeah? As soon as he capitalized, bro, I feel safer than my money in an offshore account. Cool.
Mm.
Absolute dead eye, bro. You see his posts? No switch. Constantly off. Finish. 1-1. And second half, straight out the blocks, bro. Straight out the blocks. And we are seeing a new Patrick Dorgu. Patrick Dorgu receiving the ball in the pockets like a thief in the night on his back foot. Spatial awareness. Quick 1-2s. Give and go from Bruno. Bruno with the improvisation of the poor touch from the second 1-2. Gets it back
Mm.
into Dorgu. And anyone who kicks ball, when the ball sets up like that, if you ever played end to end, when the
Mm.
ball sits up like that
You have to.
and you hit it on the valve, the sweetest feeling, the only feeling that comes closer is sex. It is the sweetest feeling when the ball leaves your foot. You know it's going in. The
Mm.
ball levitated into the net. Patrick Dorgu, Patrick Gareth Bell Dorgu, Patrick Ballon Dorgu, TEKZINHO, Arsenal bent over, Dorgu style, bro. You get me? And then the third goal. Imagine Ugarte on the pitch. For 18 months, we've had to see Ugarte receive the ball in the same positions Kobe Mainoo was receiving the ball. And look how simple the solutions were. Kobe Mainoo receives the ball. Spatial awareness. Quick. Declan Rice for whoopsie. Through the legs. Cunha. Find space, 2 touches, 1 thought. For whoopsie. From the heavens. What a finish. Again, 18 months ago, we would have seen Garnacho in that position, bro. Now we've got Cunha. Surfboard. Surfboard. The Emirates. United's dance floor. Dressed for the occasion. For whoopsie. And we're back. Never forget, United are the bigger team. There's gravity here. It's a whole different concept. A whole different magnitude. When you buck us on road, you know to duck. The Arsenal pack was loud. Arsenal fans still talking. Them men are high off the fumes. Thursday is the new Friday, Rants. Hence why I'm celebrating. And it's Friday. We ain't got no job. And we ain't got shit to do.
Facts.
And that's me, blood.
This is
This is
what it
all
is,
over
bro.
else,
It's
guys.
a sensational time to be alive. Do you know what I'm saying? My team dealing with Arsenal the way we used to deal with them. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? That's what we used to do, you know. It's funny, these
still,
new Arsenal fans be talking like shit's ever been sweet with us, bro. We used to bully them home and away, blood, all the time. You know them way there. So I don't know why these men are going on. Them man were saying, "Oh, you haven't beaten us at the Emirates since XYZ, brother." We used to slap you men in the head back, bruv, repeatedly, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Like Lowy. Do you know what I'm saying? And all the times, yeah, all the times that you've had success against us, I can happily say it's led to nothing, bruv. Because you ain't won
exactly,
nothing in that time. You've won nothing. All these times where you're like, you haven't beaten us at home, yeah, you ain't won the league.
exactly.
So in all them times where you had a decent little run against us, what did you win in that time? Nothing. When we were slapping you in the head, we were lifting league titles and Champions Leagues.
Bro, listen, Arsenal, just know that your little bro, it's all right to beat us occasionally. It's all right
Mm,
to be, top of the league. Meanwhile, we're going through the rut. We've seen Arsenal
mm,
go through the rut for years. Most guys my age ain't seen your team lift the Premier League title. And right now, is it still achievable? 4 points, 4 months, no win in your last 4 games.
mm.
If City start picking up any momentum, they've got the fantastic four up front. They still have to play these, man. They still have to go. Do they still have to go to the Etihad?
Yeah, they do.
And the blue skies may reign on the Gunners. Now, speaking of our season, let's not get too carried away. But
Mm.
I see only positives. I
Yep.
see only positives, and I understand Patrick Dorgu going through the form of his life at the moment. However, obviously, picked up a 10-week injury, I believe hamstring injury, um, which obviously it hasn't come at a good time. However, I think just an instant replacement, Mateus Cunha, straight in on the left. And in the next run of even 5 games, I believe we are playing teams who are gonna sit back, low block. And it's very interesting to now see what Carrick goes and does with this squad. What's the mentality gonna be for the next 5 games? I think this is Michael Carrick's biggest test at the moment. Um, we've obviously played against two of probably the best teams in the Premier League at the moment.
Yep.
So yes, majority of the times we would have our backs against the wall. The game's going to look much more scrappy. How's things going to look when the ball's in our court and the opposition go, Manchester United, can you take us on? Can you beat the blocks? Can you pass it through the lines? Are you going to be more aggressive than us in the penalty box, etc.? Are you going to pick up the second balls? Um, so yeah, it is going to be very interesting, and I would like to see Man United pinning teams back to a point where it just feels like a wind rush of carbon dioxide just suffocating the opposition, bro. If I get to see that within the next 5 games or so, that tells me a lot about Michael Carrick. He can deal with the
Mm.
teams who are, the best teams in the league, the best players on paper, etc. But then he can break down the low block teams. Me and you both know in the Premier League, it's easy said than done, bro. It's easy said than done. You can go on a 4v2 attack and the turnover could be easy. And next minute, within the next 10 to 15 seconds, you can be conceding a goal. So yeah, I would like to see our setup for the next 5 games. Very happy,
Yeah,
bro. I'm
but the
positive.
one thing I'll say, yeah, firstly, with the Dorgu situation, yeah, I told you guys, remember, I called it with Patrick Dorgu. Everything that he's showing now, I saw it early. Like I always said, yeah, that Dorgu's a good player, but I felt like he was rushing his work at the beginning. He was playing almost everything he was trying to do too fast. And I said, listen, his actual decision making is actually good. Like the way he was trying to connect, when he was trying to cross the ball, all this, his decision making was good. It was that he was always rushing, rushing, rushing. He just needs to slow things down, compose himself a little bit. And all that's happened is he's got really confident now, and he's showing the qualities that were always there, innit? They were always there. And his combination play is one of the best things about his game. And he's always had that. He always looks to combine with players. Even when he wasn't playing well and he was on that left-hand side, I could see the little passes in between the lines he was trying to play. But when he was playing those, he was underhitting the pass and he was getting intercepted or he was overhitting it. But the decision was the right one, innit? And I always say, yeah, I'll never get onto a player for trying to make the right decision, and the execution isn't perfect, because that can happen. Do you know what I'm saying? When a player is constantly making bad decisions, that tends to piss me off a lot more. Do you know what I'm saying? And that was my issue with Bruno Fernandes. It was the decision making was poor more often than it wasn't. Do you know what I'm saying? And what Carrick's done is he simplified Bruno's game, because we're now playing a team brand of football. So the Hollywood shit that he was doing before the hero ball, we're not seeing that as much, innit? And we're seeing much better performances because of that. So with the Dorgu situation, I'm not surprised by this. The only thing that begs the question is, cool, he's a good footballer, but it would have been interesting to see the scouting report. Do you know what I'm saying? It would have been so interesting to see the scouting report now, because this guy was always a winger. And Lecce said that he was a winger. Like, it's funny because Saeed had a Lecce fan on his channel, and he even said that, he played right wing for Lecce. And what I don't like about that is they almost misled us with Patrick Dorgu. And it's the fault of Ruben Amorim, because we were misled that this guy was a left back, when actually the guy played right wing. Do you know what I'm saying? And they were saying, he can play left back and right back. Brother, he was playing right wing. And the funny thing is, I was watching his compilations, thinking that he was playing as a fullback when he was actually playing as a winger. So when I was seeing the goal involvements and stuff like that, I thought he was doing it from fullback, but he was actually doing it from the wing. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like, we were told that we were signing a fucking left back, but the reality is he's a fucking winger, bro.
He is, yeah. But this is, it's mad, because you're right. You hit the nail on the head. I was most certainly misled, bro. And the reason why is because if you look at how Amorim's wing backs were playing, it was literally your heel backs on the touchline. And because he was playing on the left-hand side more often than not, it's harder for a left-footed player to stay on the touchline and create pieces of magic, especially when they're isolated, bro. Yeah, there was bits of combination play, but 9 times out of 10, especially when the ball was switched to him, he was isolated, probably go and beat your man 1v1. I think his game has changed a lot now that you can see, obviously, when Ruben put him on the right, like the right cam against Newcastle, for example, you can see inside the pockets, he's actually a much better player. When he has to think fast, when he's in tight spaces, he's a much better player. And I love players who can thrive in tight spaces. So you're seeing that obviously more often than not. But now he has 2 dynamics. You've seen against Burnley, he could do the wing play, 1-2s, whip the ball in, early cross, assist. But then within the last 2 games, he gets a goal from coming inside. First one, obviously, reading the play against City and beating, obviously, Rico Lewis to the ball. Secondly, great bits of football in the middle of the park. The ball sat up for him. And what strike, bro? The only thing you could do is hit it. Do you know what I mean? So you can see from the training videos as well, the man's been working. This is not luck. This is not chance.
100%, bro. He's been putting the work
in.
That's why That's why I'm saying, he's not no utility player.
Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
All good?
Yeah.
I chat. Let me know if you can still hear me.
Yeah, we got you, bro.
Let me know if I'm still here.
Yeah, bro. We can see you. We can hear you, fam.
You can hear me, yeah? Okay. Yeah. My connection's moving. Yeah, my connection's moving buggy. But yeah, so you're just seeing 2 different dynamics of his game, innit? And I'm impressed. I was misled. I'm impressed. He's gone through some great run of form. He's obviously injured at the moment, but long may it continue when he returns.
100%. And for me, I'm not hearing the utility stuff, bro. Like, this guy's a fucking winger. And the reason why I tell you that is, if you never thought that this guy was a left back, and he came in and he was playing the way he's playing, man will be saying that this guy's better than Doku and he's better than all these other guys from what you've seen of him. Do you know what I'm saying? If you just judge him as a winger, he's one of the best wingers in the league, yeah, in terms of what he's showing. Do you know what I'm saying? Because you can't turn around and say he's a utility player, but you're trying to call Saka a winger. Or you're trying to call Madueke a winger. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't call them two-man wingers, but tell me Dorgu's not one. Do you see what I'm saying? This is what the issue becomes now.
I hear
because,
the Saka shout. I hear the Saka shout. Because Saka's one of those ballers, yeah, where he actually grew up being a fullback. But he's one of those ballers, again, like a Jude Bellingham's, great athletes, and they learn quick, innit? They learn
I think
quick.
Saka even
They
played
do
as
the
an 8
basics,
in the academy, bro. I think he played as an 8 before he played left back. He came through as a left back under Unai, but I think he played in midfield in the academy. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure he did play in midfield.
I wonder what type of midfielder he is, because he doesn't look like he's pulling the strings for me.
Nah, he ain't pulling no strings, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Man, just running around, you get me, just there, innit? You know them one.
Yeah, man, an asset. He's an asset, but just kind of going back to the point. Anyways, Dorgu again. I think with like the squad we have, it's crazy to think that only 2 football games has shown so much like applications from many individuals. We're talking about Kobe Mainu being tenacious again. That was when Kobe Mainu first came through the door. He was covering the most distance. He's gone right back into that. The work is there. The hunger is there. The guy wants to win. Bro, you even seen it after the game, bro. Man's moving like a South American. Casemiro tried coming with a little high five and a hug. Man bopped off his chest. Doing the Debo. He banged his chest. You understand? So I think the mentality, it is there. It is there. I'm looking forward to this weekend. I think this weekend, it's going to go literally one of 2 ways. It's like these men either had, the, what would you call it? The new manager bounce, or you're going to see great football. It's literally going to be one of the 2. There's not going to be any in between. Man United have got very good footballers in their squad. Very good footballers. And it's mad. There's still players out. Delit out. Lenny Euro not playing. There's still players there. Mazraoui not starting. Cunha not starting, but coming on and making a difference. Making a difference, bro.
Brother, I can only see champagne football. That's all I can see. And the reason why, that's the only reason I can see that is because we did it against teams that weren't going to let us have the ball. You know them, man? Like City and Arsenal weren't trying to let us have the ball. We took it by force. You know, like that. Teams like Fulham are going to let you have the ball because that's how they play, bro. You know what I'm saying? And we've been shown that when teams let us have the ball, we're playing with an air of confidence now. Like, even when you look at the Patrick Dorgu goal, that was against a low block, bro. Why are you pretending? Did you not see how we pushed Arsenal all the way back to the edge of their box before we scored that goal? That goal was against a low block. We passed straight through that shit. Do you know what I'm saying? We passed straight through that shit. The goal, Cunha's goal, that was against a low block. We passed right through that shit. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, let's not pretend that these men were high pressing us. They were sitting back and we carved them open, bro. And both them goals were from outside the box. So we've shown that if we have a sustained amount of pressure and possession, we can find ways. Because that's what that was. Exactly. That was 2 opportunities. We found ways.
Yeah. And bro, we've got the players as well to just produce moments of absolute magic, bro. What an upgrade from Garnacho and Højlund. And it's crazy. The players who have been saving us this season are part of the new signings. So Ineos, they have to get credit for that. They do have to get credit for the signings. It's mad because the Amrim In fans, at first they were telling me, and bro, they're all up in my DMs, my comments, bro. I'm not surprised if they're outside my yard sleeping and that. You know what I mean? They will live tell me, Amrim didn't get his players. He didn't get his players to build the squad. And now we've gone and taken 6 from 6 from 2 of the biggest teams in the country at the moment. These are Amrim's players. Like, are you guys deluded or what? Are you deluded or what? Kobe Mainoo's only started 2 games this season. Those 2 games are 100% win record. What do you mean his players? Patrick Dorgu playing left wing back throughout his whole tenure at Manchester United under Ruben Amorim. What do you mean his players? What are we talking about? Has Benjamin Sesko come on and made an impact? No. Even though I like the player, no. He's not come and made a big impact. The most significant piece of magic he's made was probably that run that's opened up the space for Cunha. None of this is down to Amorim or anything he's done prior. Michael Carrick has now taken the throne. This is Carrick's will. And right now, we're just on the M6 cruising. He's bringing back the Cadillac. Every man's composed on the ball. What's happened there? Every man's composed on the ball. Bro, I'll be honest though. I still got a little bone to pick with Bruno, man, because I do have expectations, and he is, of course, simplifying his game. We're not seeing the hero ball, but it's when the ball's getting punched into his feet, man. Sometimes he looks like he has no clue.
He's never gonna have that though.
And the turnover, yeah, but bro, it's mad because sometimes just play it back. The bounce pass, just play it back. The turnovers, bro, that's what's killing us, you know. It's the turnover. That's
but he's never gonna have that though. I'll be honest, yeah. It's like I've just accepted him for who and what he is, innit? Like he can't do that. Do you know what I mean? He physically can't do that. And those are one of the prerequisites for me. If you can't do that, you'll always be a tear down in my estimation. Because to me, that is like being a tennis player without a first serve, innit? If you don't have a first serve, yeah, in tennis, you can't be a top player. You just can't, innit? And it's one of them ones in football. If you don't have a first touch, yeah, you can't be a top player. Like the funny thing is, yeah, like the reason why people diminish Lukaku is because of his first touch. It's not because of his stats, because Lukaku's got some of the best stats for a striker, arguably in his generation. He's in the 100 club in the Premier League, and no one acknowledges him as a top striker. Nobody.
He's got more Premier League goals than Didier Drogba.
Well, exactly. But nobody acknowledges him as a top striker because we understand, yeah, just scoring goals isn't enough. And the same thing, the same thing should apply to Bruno, but it doesn't for whatever reason you want to gather. Do you know what I'm saying? But the facts are, yeah, like when you lack basic fundamentals, it will always be an asterisk beside your name, in my opinion. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Other people have other agendas they want to run with. But the fact of the matter is, it's something I know that he doesn't have and he'll never have. This is why I don't judge him on it anymore, because there's no point in it. Like, I know, yeah, like, bro, the start of the Arsenal game, the guy lost the ball like 4 times or something like that in like the first 5 minutes. And my head was on the moon.
That's where it's hard to ignore though, because we are conceding chances to this, bro.
We are.
Teams know, all right, cool. Press this guy on his first time.
When he booted the ball in Sesko's face, that thing there.
Oh yeah, bro, that was mad clumsy. Bro, it's yours mad. Sesko weren't right in front of him. Sesko was a good 3-4 yards. So to smack the ball right in his face as soon as he comes on, it's just like.
But that shows me you're not even looking where you're kicking the ball.
Yeah, exactly.
Because if you scanned, you would have seen Sesko's there. You got no reason to hit him.
Exactly. Bro, he will produce moments of magic sometimes, man. But because he always tries things, innit? When you always try things and you're allowed to do it, like, you are going to produce moments of magic. But those things, it's always going to irritate me, bro. You know, it's hard for me to ignore these things. Because when we do concede goals, then it's like, we can't even make this the talking point, because maybe he might bag a pen, or he's created 6 chances in the game, or do you know what I mean? So even just moving forwards on a positive though, this team's very dynamic, man. Like, we've got Mbeumo currently playing through the center.
And it suits him. That's the best way to fit him and Ahmad in the team without
in the same team,
without putting one of them on the left wing and making them uncomfortable. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I agree. I think it works out best anyways for how Mbeumo presses. Mbeumo's a smart presser, man. He arcs his run. He kind of shows the team one way. And our pressing has improved massively. Like, I need to give my props to Michael Carrick. Honest, it's
Steve
the
Holland,
basics.
Bro. I'll be real. It's definitely Steve Holland.
Jonathan Woodgate.
Yeah.
Every single one. Top performance. Top
It's
performance.
definitely
Excellent.
Steve
And long
Holland,
may it
bro.
continue. Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
definitely Steve Holland, because somebody brought it to my attention in the chat, but they were saying that apparently one of the things that they were saying, Carrick basically said that he probably would have done in hindsight at Middlesbrough was bringing a defensive coach. Do you know what I'm saying?
Mm,
And it's one of them
yeah.
ones where we know how Carrick played football anyway. So you know that on the ball stuff is all Carrick, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Because that's his bread and butter, innit? He was one of the most intelligent, most technical midfielders that England have produced by some distance, bro. Michael Carrick, yeah, was incredible. Like people don't even understand that. Even Michael Carrick's ball carrying, people forget Michael Carrick used to pick up the ball and just stride through the midfield. Do you know what I'm saying?
Right, brother. Trust me. But bro, these are the things that I used to acknowledge because, as you know, I grew up as a centre midfielder, and these are the players I used to admire, man. Like your Mike Carricks, you know, bro, Ricardo Kaká, all
Yep.
of these midfielders. That's what made me such a dynamic because of their ball carrying, innit? It's like you don't necessarily have to be fast. Run in the right spaces. Are you a powerful runner? You know, and
Right.
it's
And he
bro,
just
a
glides,
lot of
Carrick. It was one of
he
them. He had no
glides, though,
pace,
innit?
but you
Yeah,
couldn't
yeah, yeah.
catch him at the same time. It was mad.
Exactly. And it's mad because he was the mobility in that two-man midfield of him and Paul Scholes. And Paul Scholes used to move around the pitch through bounce passes, round the corner knocks. He will receive the ball, check his shoulder, quick round the corner
Oh, and
knock,
that time,
and
yeah,
move.
Carrick was playing ahead of Scholes. That's what people forget. He was the more advanced one.
Talk to them, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like Michael Carrick could do it all, man. And it's like when you look at the way he's got us playing football now, you see the rondos and stuff like that, and the one-touch stuff that we're doing, yeah. Like even the fact that Bruno's getting involved in them as well. Like you can see that when Bruno receives the ball now, he's more open to the idea of releasing it straight away. And he was never that kind of player. He was always the one that would take more touches than was necessary. Do you know what I'm saying? And now it's like, boom, you can see that they're almost instinctively now just moving the ball a lot faster. And that's all on Michael Carrick, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
Of
So
course.
when I look at the way we're playing, and the way that Steve Holland's got us defending, it's beautiful, bro. And
it's beautiful, bro.
Yeah, the only thing that the only thing that I would say that I don't really like it, but at the same time, I think it's a positive thing, and I'll tell you why. A part of me doesn't like, the fact that a lot of the ex-Man United players, it almost seems like they're super against Carrick getting the job. And I know that it's because of what happened with Ollie. You know them, one. I know it's that because I'm seeing Butt and Scholes say, nah, like, bro, like they don't want to see Carrick get the job. Obviously Keane said it, but the Roy Keane one is personal. Do you know what I'm saying? The Roy Keane situation is he doesn't want to see Michael Carrick get the job because Michael Carrick basically you can never really erase Roy Keane from the history of Man United because Roy Keane is the captain, bro. Captain fantastic. But one thing that happened with Roy Keane, is that he wasn't missed because Michael Carrick came straight in and nobody missed him in it. And a part of that definitely has fucked with Roy Keane's ego. Because if I remember correctly, the last 3 years of Roy Keane at Man United, we didn't win the league. And then Michael Carrick came in and we won the league, I want to say 2 or 3 years on a bounce. When Carrick came in, maybe it was 2, maybe it was 3, I don't remember. I don't remember. But I think it could have been 3 years in a row we won it when Carrick came in. So we upgraded on Roy Keane, innit? And I think he's never got over that. Do you know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's the reason, innit? I feel like the reason why Roy Keane don't like Michael Carrick is because he replaced him and we didn't miss him. Like when Roy Keane left, he thought that he was gonna get United fans mourning him, and we didn't mourn him. Do you know what I mean? Carrick came in, took his jersey, and we won the league 3 times in a row. So Roy Keane was not missed. And I think that because Roy Keane wasn't missed, I think that's the reason why he's bitter towards Michael Carrick, innit? Because yeah, bro, I just think that Michael Carrick was just a better footballer, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's just one of those things where Keane wanted to be missed and for his ego, and it just never happened. Don't get me wrong, they're different kinds of players, so that's not to diminish what Roy Keane was. Do you know what I'm saying? But when it comes to pure football, like Michael Carrick was different gravy, mate, and we saw that with the
But Michael Carrick was the game. You know when players were the game, bro. Like the ball, he's the metronome. The ball goes through everything, goes through you. If the game's fast, it's because of what you've done. He slows down the tempo. He controls the motion of what's going on in the football game. And it's the fact that he can do it off both pegs, bro. I've seen him on a diag 60 yards, bro, off the left peg like it's nothing. Effortless. He scored big goals in big games, big moments. Like he's just got a great technique. IQ is insane. As I told you before, the screening, he's done some of the best screening that I've seen. And it's not just sitting in front of the defense line. It's about going out wide as well and covering those wide defensive areas. It was sensational. So yeah, in terms of IQ, you can see that obviously kind of going through the squad, man. Like he's clearly obviously taught them a thing or two. But I think the most thing that I am impressed about is that I was going to touch base on as well is the mentality. It's mentality because 2-2 at the Emirates, 9 times out of 10, especially how we've been playing, even under Ten Hag, bro. So maybe even in the last 2, 3, 4 years, you'll be like, all right, shut up shop. Ten Hag hasn't beaten Arteta at the Emirates. So it's like, shut up shop. Let's leave it. Let's take a point. He said, "Bun that.
Put on Sesko.
Bun that. Put on Sesko." And within, I believe it was 2 minutes or so, we go and score the winner. And I saw it. I believed. I don't know about the
brother.
rest
Even
of
at
you
1-0
guys,
down, I felt like we're winning this game, bro. Like I've been saying for the week we was gonna beat them, and people were saying I was deluded and all that. Lee gonna bet me money. Like deluded, asked for a show on Monday. You know them ones. These man was so confident. I was laughing. Yeah, bro, he's gonna pay me. I haven't sent him my bank details yet, though. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, send him, man.
You know what I'm saying? But it's one of them ones where, bro, I just knew we was gonna win, innit? And the thing is, when I analyzed the Manchester City game, and I had my coaching hat on, I was absolutely in awe of what I saw in it. Like, I could say with chess, I don't care what anyone says, innit? I've watched all the big games this season, and no team has played better than us than the way we played in those 2 games. Tactically, technically, anything. In terms of level of performance, we've outperformed every single Big Six team, this season in those 2 games. I've not seen anything like that, bro. Nothing, bro. You know what I mean? In terms of level of performance, I haven't seen it, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I think it obviously it's got to do with the fact that we got one of the best attacks in the league. Do you know what I'm saying? But also, like the way we were set up defensively, we looked impenetrable, bro. We looked like we weren't gonna concede. Them man had to go and start doing all sorts of unsavory things, to stay in the game.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like that's what they were doing, bro. Like them man doing human centipede and that to try to score goals and that. Like them man,
facts, bro.
they were cooked, bro. They did not look like scoring a goal of. They didn't look like scoring, bro. And in City didn't look like scoring either. And they were supposed to, bro. They started Doku and Semenyo. They didn't look like scoring. So man need to understand, that what Manchester United have done against the best defense in the league and the best attack in the league, you have to respect it. Yo, I think your things jumped out again, bro. Yeah. You're back now, but we can't hear. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Now I can.
Yeah, cool. You get me? Cool. Yeah, bro. So I think we need to kind of set goals for the next 5 games. And one of my main targets for Michael Carrick is, all right, cool. This season, we've only got 2 clean sheets. And one of them have come under Michael Carrick. The only other one I believe was Sunderland, 2-0. Now, can we, before the season ends, collect at least 5 to 6 clean sheets? And people like Layman's absolutely fantastic, even on Sunday. And for the last goal, yes, he was bullied, but can the referees start doing something about this? This is now borderline malpractice. You cannot do this. This is illegal. The goalkeeper is being bombarded. I play Saturday League. You see, if we touch the goalkeeper, it's a foul. Why
I
in
believe
pro
in the
football?
summer
It's mental.
they are gonna have
Yeah, go on.
to they're gonna have to look at the rule, bro, because the rule
Yeah,
here is it's bollocks, bro. Do you know what I'm
bro, it's
saying?
mental. It's mental.
It's
The
bollocks,
whole
and it's
game,
ruining the game.
bro, the whole game he was getting headlocked and he still made his way out of it.
Yeah.
The whole game he was it was like, I don't even know if you know this game back in the ends, yeah, back in the day, bro. It's called Red Letter. Yeah. You have one team, or some people call it like one word or something in other areas. But you have one team that have a word and another team that go catch the other team and they have to go and smash you up for your letter. He looked like the victim that always gets smashed up for his letter. But he never said a word. They need to do something about this rule, because I think Lemons is a top goalkeeper from corners. What an improvement again
Oh,
from
amazing.
Andre Onana, because Andre Onana is one of the two. He's either going to clatter somebody like he done to, I believe it was Say's first day of the season of his first Premier League game, or he's going to completely misjudge the flight of the football and we go 1-0 down. Can we keep clean sheets? That is my main target, Rants, bro. We're playing against, obviously, lower level teams as well. Obviously, we got Spurs coming up as well. They're struggling for goals.
Yeah.
Can we keep clean sheets? And I will be so impressed, man. If we go slapdash these teams in the next 5 games, that United strand on, he cuts his hair and that, bro, we're on the up. We're on the up,
No,
bro. We're on the high,
100%.
bro. Trust me,
Obviously, I
non-smokers
would
are going to be on the
like
cigars.
clean sheets, but ultimately, bro, I just need dubs, bro. Like
Yeah,
our
first.
defense is already better, and I believe that we're just gonna get clean sheets as a result of the way we set up. I don't even think that even needs to be a conscious acknowledgement. We don't need to acknowledge the clean sheets. I think the clean sheets will just come because defensively we are very good, bro. Like in the last 2 games, yeah, when you like, we're not going to concede many set pieces to teams because we actually defend them quite well and we do well from scoring from them. Do you know what I'm saying? But when you actually look here at what Arsenal created in open play, there was nothing. Do you know what I'm saying? There was nothing. And also, Man City, they mustered up like an amazing one shot on target, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So, and I couldn't even
Oh,
tell you what
wow.
that.
Was
And
it
I
only
can't
one
even.
shot on target,
It was
bro?
only one, and I don't know what that shot was, bro. So I don't know who had it. Do you get what I'm saying? So,
Lot of mercy.
see, so when I look at these things, yeah,
Whoopsie.
it's like if we are limiting Man City to U-shaped football, then I'm not really worried about other teams, bro. My thing is, can we score the goals? I'm not worried about conceding. Do you know what I'm saying? It's
Bro, I'm
we
not
need to
worried about
score these
scoring goals.
goals. But we need to score these goals against teams, yeah, that are gonna be respecting us, because what people need to understand is teams have been playing Manchester United with a lack of respect for a little while now. Do you know what I mean? So there was more chances, then there was more openings that potentially are going to be available, bro. Teams are going to look at how we performed in the last 2 games and respect us a little bit more, which means, yeah, now this is where the big players, this is where you earn your money. This is where Cunha, this is where we need some more of those long range shots. Do you know what I'm saying? This is where Mbumo, all them goals you scored last season, and to be fair, like Mbumo's goals and assists ratio per game is like 1 and 2. You know what I mean? So it's not bad in the league. So
Bro, we've
we
got
just
some
need to.
decent stats. Like, our stats are good going forwards, bro. I believe it's like 42 point something expected goals, and we got 41 goals, bro.
I hear
So
that, but
we're out here scoring the vast majority.
at the same time, at one point, yeah, we had one less corner kick goal than Arsenal, innit? Obviously, it's not that anymore, but we need more goals from open play consistently. And I believe that we will score them because our players are playing with such confidence right now. I don't really think that giving us the ball is a good idea, innit? Because
Yeah.
people seem to think that it's because of the transition football. But if you look at our goals, none of them were in transition, bro. The Mbumo one was good pressing. So, and then the other two were not in transition. They were both with us dominating possession when we scored. So none of those goals were transition goals.
Mhm.
So this
Great big
idea that we
football
can only play
Mhm.
in transition is actually a fallacy, bro. It's only because we scored that Mbumo goal against Man City, where it was a quick back to front goal. People think that all our goals were scored like that, but that was only the one goal.
But I believe even Cunha's goal was from build up. Lisandro Martinez, he's punched the ball right
Well,
into Kobe
exactly.
Mainoo. But this is what I'm talking about in terms of like the personnel of the squad's just changed dramatically, and it's only these little small solutions because the ball gets punched into Ogate, bro. That's hitting a brick wall.
Mm.
That's not coming back. Kobe Mainoo on the half turn, cheeky little pass, and the rest is history. And we've got players who also got a mind of their own on the ball now. Casemiro, he's got a mind of his own. Kobe Mainoo, he's got a mind of his own. These men are willing to take responsibility
Yeah.
on having the ball, bro. And it's even the ball retention's just 10 times better. You feel much more secure watching Manchester United, bro. You could go and make a drink quickly watching United. Before, you have to make sure you leave the commentary up because you'll probably hear we've either conceded a chance or a goal. I
Yep.
think things are much better. We're closing teams out. Arsenal, they didn't really have any clear-cut chances. I'm thinking of one, and it was maybe from that set piece, the first one that Rice has swung in. I don't know who's headed it, but a great save from Layman's. You know, hands like suction cups, bro. You get me? Just stuck. I think, yeah, if Michael Carrick was to actually do something against these next 5 teams, then he should get the job because this is the most secure you could probably feel as a United fan watching your team since probably even Louis van Gaal. I remember when Louis
Agreed.
van Gaal went through that run where obviously the Anfield, no, it weren't even Anfield away when we went on that run because we beat Liverpool twice. I
Yeah.
believe we beat Liverpool at home 3-1, and that was when Balotelli and Sterling had a shocker in front of goal. But we beat Liverpool, we beat City, we beat Spurs all in a row, but it was comfortably as well. We beat Spurs 3-0 when the game before Rooney got punched up by Phil Barsley. We beat City 4-1 when Juan Mata scored a goal that should have been offside. I think Chris Smalling scored as well. But in those games, we played great football. We literally
Mm.
controlled the game, bro. We conceded basically no chances. We only conceded 2 goals in those 3 games. Obviously, in Carrick's reign here, 2 goals in 2 games? Those 2 goals were basically from ourselves. We were
Yeah.
bullied into those goals. The second goal should have been chalked off for me. I can't believe there's no talking point with what was going on with my goalkeeper because my goalkeeper was strong the whole entire game. So for no one
Mm.
to look at that and for him to get thrown on his knees, bro, like he was praying in mosque, yeah, I'm not
Mm.
having that, bro. You get me? But bro, I'm on the up, man. I'm on the up. And it seems like all of a sudden again, we've got nearly 2 players for each position. All of a sudden again, we nearly got 2 players for each position. I was
Bro,
hearing
and
we had no.
also with Dorgu now emerging as an attacker, now our attack, we got more attacking depth. And also the change in formation gives us more attacking depth also.
Mhm.
Because now you've got Dorgu, Cunha, Xerxes, Sesko, Mbumo, Ahmad. That's 6 attackers now.
Yeah,
All of a sudden
yeah.
for 3 positions. It doesn't seem so bad now. It doesn't seem
Bro,
so bad now.
three quality players to be fair, you know.
Yeah. So it
Three we
doesn't
got
seem
3
so bad
quality
now.
players to start. Yeah, we got 3 quality players to start no matter the combination.
Any 3 that
So,
you put out there is
mhm,
still good.
of course, of course. And these are making me even forget the players like your Mason Mounts. Players like coaches like Michael Carrick, I should say. He may be able to get the best out of a Mason Mount. So
Mm.
yeah, bro, I'm just excited about things more than negative, man. Before with Ruben Amorim, bro, like man was singing songs, man made up songs about not looking forward to next week again.
Yeah.
Now we're on up, bro. Man's got to think about some next lyrics, bro. Probably some jazz music, just for how Carrick played, bro. Some jazz, you get me? Get some bass in there, blood. Some nice
That's it.
bass, lad, bro. Cruising, fam. Gliding, bro. Like there's no tomorrow, bro. You get me? Some man walk on grass, other people levitate above it. You get me? And you
It's
see
that.
Carrick, bro. And you see Carrick. Them man there played like they were having this before and after the game. Now,
What you saying anyway? What's your prediction for the Fulham game before you wrap people? I'm filling in for Saeed on the Big Six tonight. So yeah, bro. The man's gonna go and
aye, Roddy.
man's
Roddy got
gonna
the
go.
call up, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna pressure the man then. Bro, they've asked me to go on there before but yeah, today was the right day because I told them I need a whole week victory lap on them pagans, you know them ones. So man's gonna go and
Yeah.
pressure these pagans, bro. This is what it is, bro. These men are victims, fam. Like, you know what I'm saying? Man's gonna go and look at all my victims on the Big Six, bro. You know what I mean? Teams that man slapped and teams that man's gonna slap. You know them
Aye.
ones there, like.
Victims, bro.
And this is
Trust me.
what it is, them victims, blood. All of them, bro. City slapped, Arsenal slapped, Chelsea slapped. You know what I mean? Tottenham about to get slapped. You know them way there, like this is what it is. Liverpool slapped. Like, bro, it's light work. You know what I'm saying? So. You know what I'm saying? So man's gonna be there causing hell, bruv.
Come on, man. Thank
You
you,
know
man. Thank you. I'll see you next Thursday, you know?
Yeah, bro. What are you saying for Fulham, man? What are you saying for Fulham?
Bro. I think, oh, man, I need to stop doing this indecisive thing. I know now as a creator, people just want you to be direct with your stuff. So, 2-0.
Yeah, I hear that. For me, at least. You know them way there? At least.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? That's what I need. Do you know what I mean? I need goals and I need control. Just like we had control of the last two games. If we put in an assured, controlled performance and we win comfortably, then this is all I can ask for. Do you know what I'm saying?
I think you will be excited though, seeing a front three of Ahmad, Mbeumo, and Cunha. I think that's going to be very exciting, man.
I think so.
Bro, let's see what is it, Sunday? 2 p.m?
Yeah, Sunday.
Let's see what Sunday's got to bring, man. And hopefully we have another nice Sunday, great Sunday dinner. And on the up, bro. 9 from 9. That's what I'm looking for, bro. You get me?
100%. So yo, big up everyone in the chat. Make sure you subscribe to TEKZINHO's channel. You already know what time it is. And make sure you drop a Rants raid in the Big Six chat, bruv. I'm gonna redirect you guys over there right now, people.